Hey guys, drone worship in your face, and a company sent me this Heloideo power bank, and I had to have something to compare it to. So I took my X-Dragon 30,000 milliamp. This is only 15,000. This is 30,000 milliamp. And there were a few slight differences, and I wanted to talk about those differences in case you guys were thinking about purchasing. This is courtesy of Heloideo company. They sent this to me for review. It came with a nice little case, a wonderful little pamphlet for it so you could read through. There were some noticeable differences. If you guys remember when I picked up this X-Dragon, solar panel, rechargeable, two very, very insanely bright LEDs that do flashing, SOS, and stay on constant, compass built into the back, two ports, one 1.0 port and a 2.0 port, charge amp of 5 volts at a continuous 2 amp ratio. And then there's this one here. Like I said, there are two differences. This is at $20 more. This is only $20, $19.99 out of the box. Very, very rugged, insanely powerful little power bank. I've had this for 9 months. It continues functioning perfectly. I just wanted to talk about some of the differences. So let's turn on my scale here. And the first one we're going to do is the weight test. Okay, so I have it zeroed out. I'm going to set this on here. This is a honkin' battery pack, man. Coming in at 356.5 grams, which is very heavy, actually. Insanely heavy. And then we have the X-Dragon. So zeroed out, it is 245, 246. That is a pretty large difference here. So we had 246. About 100-gram difference between these two. That's quite a bit here. That's why I said this one feels very heavy. So maybe it's rugged. It's built into a good case. Same thing that goes on with this one. This one has power lights on it to let you know what your charge is currently. So this one is at 4 bars, and this one is currently at 2 because I was using it. So both of them have charge meters to tell you when they're starting to get low. This one also has a green one on top to let me know, there you go, when it's charging from the power of the rays of the sun, because this entire front panel is solar. I would have loved to have seen something like that on this. Even a flashlight would have been very cool. Now, it does have its own features. The downside is it only has one port at a 2 amp charge level at 5 volt external. It also comes with a built-in, and you tell them what you want from the factory. This is a C port, Android C port. So that's what I told them I wanted. So that's very cool that they build it into the unit for you. See if I can get that back in there. It just straps right in the side. So you don't have to bring a power cord with you if you don't want to. This has one built in. And then the last neat feature is that they built it in for straight wall plug. So you can just plug this directly into your wall, like so, and charge it. This one has to be plugged into a mini USB for an Android port. This one can also be plugged in mini USB Android port down here at the bottom. So both of them have some very redeeming aspects, but how does it function? How does it work? Is it any good? So comparing it to something that I've had for 9 months, this has not let me down at all. This still continues to perform admirably. I've had no issues with this power bank, and even when Hurricane Irma hit, I was using this as my flashlight, man, and it works super, super amazing. The screen on time for my phone, so what I did is I powered it on at work, and I just played movie after movie after movie while I did my shift, and to see exactly how much it would level this and if it could keep my phone battery full. And it was able to accomplish that for 7 hours. This was able to keep my phone fully charged before it finally ran out of juice, and then I had to switch over to this power bank. And the difference is this power bank actually lets me have screen on time at 50% brightness all day. I will be leaving on the last blinking light, but it will keep my screen on all day before it starts chewing into my other battery for like a 10 or 12 hour shift. This one will do that. This one comes in at about 7 hours at 50%. So this is obviously a little smaller. This is a 1500 versus a 30,000. Or I'm sorry, a 15,000 versus a 30,000. So, you know, this is they're actually not too bad, guys. It really depends on what you're looking for out of a power bank, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Both of them have very redeemable features. This is $20. This is $41. It's very heavy, very rugged, and it has some, like I said, some good quality features of being able to plug it into the wall, built-in C port or whatever port you guys choose to have if you have iPhone, whatever, and then the ability to plug a 2 amp into it as well as charge it on your mini USB. So, like I said, both of these have very redeeming aspects to them. They're both very nice power banks, so I can't complain. For the most part, this was able to keep my phone screen on time all day. I had about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks to play with this to make sure I was going to give it an accurate representation of the quality of it and how good it was, how much testing I did. I did quite a bit of testing on this thing. I used it for days and days to make sure I wasn't going to have any issues. So I'm actually impressed, man. For $41, it's very rugged. It's got some very nice features. And like I said, it comes with this awesome little case for you to put it in. So very cool. New and upcoming company here is the Heloideo. So very, very awesome. I will put the purchase link for this power bank below if anybody's interested. I believe right now it is currently $41. So pretty affordable, man. And I have a pretty decent phone with a bright screen, so to be able to keep my phone on for 7 hours before it starts eating up the battery juices, very good. So you could probably get close to, if this is, let's see, if this is 15,000, I could probably charge my phone with the screen off 3 or 4 times with this charger before it would need a recharge, or a screen on time of basically 7 to 8 hours. So anyways, guys, I'm Drone Worship, and like I said, purchase link will be below. I will catch you guys on the flip, man. Toodaloo.